Hey, how's it going? So we're out here on Silver Creek. We're actually below the Highway 20 bridge. Nice area. Actually, it's been kind of shocking how many people are now floating this section, like floating it on paddle boards. I'm on a paddleboard right now, but I'm actually gonna use it just to float through certain sections, and then I'll put it ashore when I'm fishing, or just sit on the end and fish off of it with my feet. It's pretty shallow in a lot of this. There's some deep holes, but most of it you can touch. It's waist deep at the most, and then there's some deep holes, like I said. But it's like Disneyland. 10 years ago I used to fish this, and you'd see a canoe once in a while, but now during the day, and it's July 4th, granted, whatever, but oh my God, like literally there's like convoys of people on rafts, inner tubes, paddle boards, kayaks, and little kids, older people, and they're having fun. I get it. It's awesome to enjoy the water and the river, but it sucks for the fishermen because these guys just come blowing through and spook all the fish out, and it's just constant all day. It isn't a break. Like, it starts at about 11 and people start floating the thing. They park a car up here and then park a car down where I'm camped at, and just float all day long, especially on the weekends. And then this is a holiday, obviously, so everyone was floating today, drinking beers. I've seen beer cans in the water now. This used to be a pristine fly fishing place, and you know what, it's got some great fish, but its days are numbered if this continues, because they drag the bottom, they do the silt, they're putting garbage in the water, they're not picking up their cans, they pee in the water. It's kind of turned into a joke, you know. This used to be a blue ribbon. People would come from all over the world to fish this because you got some beautiful solitude. Look at this, it's amazing. The only reason why it's amazing right now is because there's only about an hour and 2 hours of light left in the day, and it's 4th of July. Everyone's up in town for the fireworks show and the bands and the rodeo and the craziness. No thank you. But we're down here because the brown drakes are still coming off. So I'm starting to see more and more activity on the water. There's a lot of little fish feeding, but every once in a while down below me on this side, and then down the run, like straight down the run down this way where the glassy water is, down below me about maybe 50 yards, there's a fish that's consistently rising down there. And over here there was a pretty big swirl, so we're kind of waiting to see what happens. They're little fish mostly, but in that back corner over there too, over by that fence and the grass over there, right in that back corner, it's nice still water, there's actually a nice fish feeding. How's it going? So I'm not seeing a bunch of brown drakes yet. I just actually saw a spinner land on the water, and it just got eaten by a little fish. But there are a few brown drakes out there right in front of me, right there at my rod tip. See that? Brown drake on the water right there. See that? Here it comes. Right there in the sky, right there. It's probably the angle is too far away to see it. But there are brown drakes popping. There's another one in front of me right there. So this is happening. It's just a matter of time. Sun's got to go down a little lower, and there should be more of an emergence of them, and then they'll start landing on the water. Here comes another one right there in the air. So there are brown drakes. I'm seeing them. So this is a good thing. Hopefully more of them will start popping and landing on the water. I'm seeing more of them in the air though. Snow on the water. See all these white moths? But that's not what we want. But there are brown drakes bouncing around in the air. Sun's starting to go down. We just decided to start drifting because we need to get going, because we're going to lose light fast once that sun goes down, and we want to catch some fish. So we're not seeing anything major. There were a few rises, but nothing crazy yet. Definitely not seeing the drakes like we were. On the lower section, but you never know. There's definitely fish gonna start feeding. Maybe once we get around this corner, there's usually a good pot of rainbows. Look at, from me to the sun, like there's probably 60, 70 in the air just within the first 20 feet of me. So there's definitely brown drakes. Hopefully they'll keep popping and they'll start landing and the fish will get crazy after them. But I mean, I'm looking all the way down this run. I see a few rises down there, but not a whole lot. Look at them all. Caddis, brown drakes. I mean, look at these brown drakes. There's hundreds of them. There's a lot of these white moths too, but these brown drakes are in the air. They're present. Hopefully we can just get a fish to feed. We've been missing quite a few. Not much rising though. Kind of bummer. But they haven't really hit the water yet, but maybe they will. I think they're just males looking for a female is what they're doing. And they're just still hanging out. They haven't dispersed their bug'em or whatever you call it. Bug semen. Buddy! Nice little brown. Yeah, we'll catch these all night, huh? Whoa! Oh. Oh. Oh, that's him right there. That's the gulper. Come here, gulper. Shit. Up, settle down, you fucking monkey. Ah. Fishy! Head on. Well, gotta use a headlight now to